Right, Scot Pekarek here with Tumor Tales, and I'm sorry, the damn microphone. It always resets to the Real Tech, which I don't even know what that is. I'm in here. I'm in the lab today, recording studio, and you know what? I'm gonna change something real quick. Trying to get my light on. There we go, so you can actually see. So a topic I get a lot of questions on, and I'm telling you, I'm not a doctor. I'm not authorized to give medical advice. I'm just telling you my story. But one of the popular topics right now is Fenbendazole. All right, and Fenbendazole, it's this. What is it? It's a canine dewormer, and a lot of folks can't get access to this. This drug was really made popular by a guy named Joe Tippins. I've talked about this before, but Joe Tippins has a blog called mycancerstory.rocks blog, and he talks about basically being given a death sentence and told that he was going to be dead in like 6 weeks, and a college alumnus, I believe, reached out to him, a veterinarian, and said, "Hey, I've got this story that basically about this scientist who worked for Merck testing some drugs on some lab mice. Some of the mice got worms. They gave them fenbendazole, which is this canine dewormer, and they were growing tumors in these mice. And when they gave them the fenbendazole, not only did the worms go away, so did the tumors. So as legend goes, all right, check the facts on that. That's how I interpret it. So a lot of people ask, fenbendazole, what do you do? Well, the big one that Joe used was this one called Panacor C. But there's also another brand out there called Safeguard 4 canine dewormer. And I don't know where it says on here. Yeah, it says right here. What does that say? Fenbendazole. All right. Panacor C, what does that say? Fenbendazole. And there's different size packets that you can get in this stuff. This here is for a 40-pound dog. This one here, Panacor C, is for a 10-pound dog. All right, the one that Joe Tippins had on his blog was for a 10-pound dog, and he took the protocol. I think it was 3 days a week on, 4 days off, or 4 days on, 3 days off. I'll find out exactly what it was. But if you notice, the different brands, they basically have the same dosage, just being marketed under different brands. I have found, though, on Amazon, the Safeguard 4 stuff is cheaper than the Panacor C, and I believe the Panacor C is more expensive because of Joe Tippins having used it. So what does Scott use? Right now, I'm using the 40-pound dog variety with the Safeguard. Why? Because I want to. I have an MRI coming up 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today. Crap, it's coming up, and I'm hitting it with everything I got. And have I experienced any side effects? I have not. I'm curious if you have tried this. If you have side effects, if you want to put it in the comments, tell me what's going on. Again, we're not giving medical advice. We're just trying to live here. Second thing, I will say I did read a book. I started reading this book, Illness as Metaphor, and AIDS and its Metaphor. It's 2 books by Susan Sontag. I think that's how you say her name. But there was something funny in chapter 3. I got to read this, and I got to go because I got to be quick today. But the most striking similarity between the myths of TB and cancer is that both are or were understood as diseases of passion. Fever in TB was a sign of inward burning. Tubercular is someone consumed by ardor, that ardor leading to the dissolution of the body. So someone consumed by love. Cancer is now imagined to be the wages of repression. So TB was once explained as the ravages of frustration. What is called a liberated sexual life is believed by some people today to stave off cancer. for virtually the same reason that sex was often prescribed to tuberculars as therapy. In The Wings of a Dove, Millie Thiel's doctor advises a love affair as the cure to her TB. Oh man. So anyway, this is a really good book. It's kind of actually funny. Some of the things that are in here, talking about how people have used metaphors to describe, cancer and TB and other illnesses. And I'm only like chapter 3, but anyway, it's been an interesting read so far. So anyway, today's topic, Fenbendazole, there are just so many different options out there with it. And I'm just really curious, what are people's experiences right now? What are they finding with it? Are they experiencing any negative side effects? Again, I'm the world's largest lab rat, and I'm trying to figure this out as I go and sharing my experience. Not saying any of this stuff will or won't work for you. I'm just telling you what it's doing for me. And hope everyone's doing great. I got to roll. I got to go pick up some kids. All right. Have a great day. Make every second count. You don't know if it's your last. Boom.